Hello! Warm greetings, everyone. Peace and all the good things to all of you, and welcome here in JhermiNATION, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. And for everybody's information, we are simultaneously live streaming on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel, JhermiNATION. Hello to all those who are watching out there. We are also live in One Nation Awards UK Facebook group. Hello. We're also live in Musika Silangan Facebook group. Also in JhermiNATION Get Champion Facebook group. Welcome everyone, and in Discovery, which is my private Facebook group. Ayan, welcome everyone, and of course on my Facebook profile, Jeremy Roy. And if you're new to JhermiNATION, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. Give it a follow and a like. And the video that you just saw is a London Barrio Fiesta, which will be this coming June 10 and 11, or 11 and 12, sorry. June 10 and 11, yeah, at the Hounslow Lambton Park. Ayan. And I would like to welcome Daisy M. Isguera. Welcome here. We also have Lordan Dizon. Welcome here in JhermiNATION. And we have Mimi Mili. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you. We have Daisy Isguera. Thank you. And we have Lorden as well. Oh yes, happy birthday to our lovely sister Mimi Mili. Yes. Um, and we also have Anton. Hello there, Anton. Thank you for watching. And those who are celebrating their birthdays for this month of May, and I would like to greet our volunteer admin, who is Mimi Mili, and also a columnist of One Philippines news magazine. And happy birthday, Mimi Mili, our inner works content creator here in JhermiNATION, also our volunteer staff. And she's also One Philippines news magazine columnist. Ayan, so happy birthday. And for all those who are celebrating their birthdays today, and for this month of May, ayan, this is for all of you.
Such an act of desecration was completely unimaginable, and the Egyptian people were wrapped in awe. Although the Northern Kingdom migrated 100 years ago, the destruction was irreversible. The origins of Egypt's modern past hold strong. Of course, the problem with such types of destruction is that there's very little left of what Egypt's religious system. But clues do remain if you know what you're looking for. Today, what's left of the violation?
Ayan, happy birthday to all those who are celebrating their birthdays for this month today, and for our inner work content creator volunteer admin Mimi Mili. Ayan, thank you. And of course, JhermiNATION wouldn't be complete without a seed that we can plant into your mind and let it germinate, because here in JhermiNATION we believe that everything starts from within. So here is our inner works for today.
Welcome to Inner Works, where everything starts from within. For this week, let's start off the day by creating a safe space where we can speak our truth and live our authentic lives. For this week, guys, I would just like to share to you a little reminder that I have come across with. It goes like this. In Irish, when you talk about emotions, you don't say, I am sad. You'd say, sadness is on me. It's beautiful because there's an implication of not identifying your emotions fully. We are more than what we feel. I am not sad. It's just sadness is upon me. Something else will be on me some other time. It's fleeting. And that's the good thing to recognize. It's a beautiful reminder that emotions don't define us, because words can have powerful effect on us. So it's important that we are mindful of what we say. The Irish language recognizes the fleeting nature of emotions, and that is something beautiful. So what do you think about that, guys? If you think that this is something helpful, please like and share, and comments are always appreciated. This is Mimi Mili, sending my love and light to you. Please, I hope you find peace in everything and anything you do. See you next week.
Thank you very much, Mimi Mili, for that inner works. And I would like to greet Crisanto Bilon watching from the Philippines. We have Andres Calonge Durol Jr. Andy, hello, watching from the Philippines as well. And we have, let's just see in the comments here. We have, oh, Daisy Isguera. Indeed, Miss Mimi Mili, we are the doctor of ourselves. We know better what we feel and how we cure ourselves. Thank you very much for that. And welcome here as well, Kuya Pio. Pio Jerome Kanjen. Ayan, happy birthday, Mimi Mili. Ayan, I'm sure, yeah, Mimi Mili is watching right now, so she can see all the birthday greetings. Ayan. And let me introduce our featured guest for today. Okay, are you all ready?
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Geraldine Yebra,
Good
clinical nurse
morning.
specialist for diabetes from Oxford University Hospital. Welcome here, Geraldine, and please greet our live audiences for today.
Hello, good morning po. Good morning to everyone. Jeremy, thank you very much for this opportunity. You're the only one of the few, huh? You really, really. But thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here. And hello to everyone. And Miss Mimi, happy birthday.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Ayan. But yes, so for this month of May, our topics and our featured guests will be all about health. And
Mm-hmm.
as you know, JhermiNATION is the hub for health, arts, and business. As you can see there in, yeah, on the right side there, HAB, Hub for Health, Arts, and Business. And this month is dedicated for anything about health and wellness. And today, our featured guest or yeah, speaker, if you would like, uh, is Geraldine Yebra. She is a graduate of Santo Tomas, UST, right? UST.
Yeah.
And yes, so sa mga taga UST dyan, shout out. And she has worked as well in the National Kidney Institute, Institute, and she came here in the UK back in 2000. So hindi kami
Yeah.
nagkakalaga. I came here around 1999, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you came here 2000, and she worked in a general acute medicine. Yan, at Oxford University Hospital. Wow, what a prestigious hospital to be in. Oxford University.
You.
And then she's actually the very first Filipino to be ward sister or G grade. During the time, we call it
Yes.
G grade. Oh, that's a ward sister level. Today it's about band 7 or band 8, isn't it? If you're a ward
Yes,
sister.
yes.
Yeah. And during her time, back in 2003, she was the very first Filipina to achieve that level of ranking as a ward sister.
In
Then she
Oxfordshire.
became in Oxfordshire. In
Yan.
Oxfordshire, yeah, that's correct.
Marami,
That's correct.
marami na sa UK, pero
Yeah,
Oxfordshire.
yeah, Oxfordshire, yeah. And she was also the unit manager for Oxford Acute Stroke, and she has done a lot of improvement in her time. She's also a bronze medalist in the leadership category during the very first Oxford University Hospital Staff Awards. Ayan.
Mhm.
And apart from that, she's also a non-medical prescriber. Ayan. We need that
Mhm.
one in our ward,
Yes.
especially as a discharge coordinator at the moment.
Um,
You know,
mm,
to escalate or to make the discharge quicker.
yeah,
We need prescribers because the doctors they don't write it until they finish their ward rounds.
I agree.
That
I
is
agree.
that is my experience in my own ward. So that's
I
why
agree.
we need non-medical prescribers. They are very very helpful. Once the TTO is written, everything will be moving quickly, and we create a bed capacity for our ward.
Very
And of
true.
course, at the moment, she is the clinical nurse specialist, lead clinical nurse specialist for diabetes.
Mhm.
Ayan, which is our topic for today. So please, why did I choose diabetes? Because if me as a nurse as well, and if you Google it as well, if you're a
Mhm.
non-medical or non-health professional, um, diabetes is one of the most common chronic diseases in the whole world. Actually,
Yes.
it is in line with in same category as stroke, heart attack, and diabetes. Very very common. I'm sure in your circle
Yes.
of friends you know somebody who has diabetes or living with diabetes. So please share this live stream to all people who wants to know about diabetes and also suffering from this chronic disease. Ayan. So, but
Mm.
before we carry on, as you know, Geraldine is in Oxfordshire at the moment. But in the Philippines, where are you from, Geraldine, if I may ask?
So yes, so I was born in Cebu.
Ooh,
Yes,
Buana.
but we migrated in Manila, in Quezon City, Fairview, ideal
Mm.
subdivision talaga. When I was like 5, 6 years old, so I grew up in Manila and I studied in Manila, but I still know how to speak Cebuano, so I
Ah,
can still understand. Hindi ako mabibenta. Yes, so
so
yes, so yes. Hmm?
please greet our live audiences who are watching right now and who will be watching this in the future.
Yes.
Please greet them in Cebuano.
Oh
Can you greet them
my.
in Cebuano?
Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Tanaw mo dire. I said good morning and watch here.
Yes, thank you very much. And yeah, shout out sa mga taga Cebuano na manunod nito later on or in the future, sa mga taga Quezon City and Fairview. Ayan,
Mhm.
shout out sa inyo. And sa
Mm.
mga taga Oxfordshire as well. Ayan, I
Yes.
will be there in Oxford in July 28, hosting
Yes. I
an
hope to
event
see you
there.
here. Hope to
Yes,
see you here.
ipopromote natin yung event dyan brought to us by Kamao. Ayan, so Je, before
Mm.
we proceed to our, a little bit of information about the disease process, I always do this. This is part of the germination experience. I always do this
Okay.
to my special guest, and nobody escapes my quick fire questions.
Oh
Ayan.
my. Sige.
Yes, we can do this, Geraldine. Okay, this is part of the germination experience, live stream experience. Okay, so basically, I'm going to throw you questions, and you will
Mhm.
answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. It's just a way of
Ah,
knowing you more, warming you up, and of course, having fun here in germination. Are you ready for this
yeah.
one, Jer?
Let's have fun.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, quick fire questions. Sleep or eat?
Sleep.
Sleep. What was the last thing that you Googled?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Je, apart from your
Mm.
face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
Hair.
Hair. Amazing. If you have a superpower, what would it be?
Reading minds.
Reading minds. Wow, I love that one. What was the lie that you recently told?
Ah, wala. Oh, that's my
Wala.
latest
That's a
lie.
lie. Je, would you rather win the lottery or live twice as longer?
Win the lottery.
Win the lottery. Amazing. Opportunity or security?
Security.
Make money or save money?
Uh, make money.
Make money. Memory
Mm,
or imagination?
memory.
Memory. Self mastery or knowledge mastery?
Knowledge. Knowledge
Knowledge
mastery.
mastery. Experience or innovation?
Experience.
Experience. And Geraldine, if you're in front of your 12-year-old self right now, what would you
Oh
like to
my.
tell your 12-year-old self?
Oh, do what you wanted to do now. Basically, don't procrastinate.
Wow, amazing. I love that one. Thank you very much, Je.
Ah, ako man. Talaga,
I hope
sige
you
ha.
enjoy that one. I hope you enjoy that
Oh,
one.
nag-isip ako ah.
Ayan. Okay, so to start with, why diabetes as a specialty? Why did you choose diabetes?
Well, as what you said, as what you mentioned, no, I used to be the acute stroke unit ward sister as well. But with the stroke patients, I could, and in the National Kidney and Transplant Institute, I was a kidney nurse.
Oh,
Both diseases really has a common denominator. There are many patients that have diabetes.
I see.
And so I was very interested because diabetes is such a vast um, disorder or disease that
Mm,
affects many people. And it was just, and there was an opportunity to learn more about this in Oxford University. So
mm.
I grabbed that opportunity through, our chairman, Ariel Lanada used to be
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
diabetes. So he recruited me
Ah,
and I
okay.
joined his team. So since then, since 2015, I am in this team learning more. There's so much to learn. And it
Mm,
is as what you said in one of your questions, knowledge is what I really yearn. I
mm,
want to know more and I want to share more.
mm,
So diabetes is one of those that, because it's such a common denominator,
mm, mm.
I wanted to know more and maybe contribute in a little way on how to prevent, how to cure, and not no cure, how to treat it and manage
Yes.
it well.
Wow, amazing. So your experience as a nurse is really like vast. You're a kidney nurse
Mm-hmm.
and you've been a,
Filipinas.
stroke specialty and now you're in diabetes.
Mm.
And that's quite right. I've noticed as well in my patients, whether they're cardiac patient or neuro patient as well, um, diabetes is always there. There's a
Mm.
common denominator.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I
So,
have to say, no, Jeremy. When I was in National Kidney and Transplant Institute, quick lang, informal. It was an informal like
mm,
data collection, and we found out that on our dialysis patients, 75% have diabetes, and it was like, it was really at that time. It was like, oh gosh, diabetes really is a precursor, or well, one of the main contributory
mm,
factors to kidney disease. So it was an eye opener at that time.
yeah, yeah. Diabetic nephropathy. Yeah, one of the most common complications
Mm-hmm.
of diabetes, and you end up obviously being dialyzed. Having kidney
Yes,
problems.
yes.
Wow. So, and what are your challenges, naman? You are a clinical nurse specialist. You're a lead for this specialty. What are the challenges that you encountered on your way to having this role? Being foreign trained nurse.
Yes, yes.
Ano yung what will be
Uh,
the challenge, the biggest challenge, I would say.
it was a steep learning curve for me.
Mm,
So my knowledge in diabetes was not basic, when I joined the
mm,
team, but it wasn't also expert level. I
mm,
was I was just in the middle or maybe lower middle.
mm,
And it was a very, very steep learning curve because I needed to know the diabetes in detail, as
Mm,
a like a general thing. However,
mm,
need to know the diabetes management here in UK because it's
mm,
different.
mm,
It's different from any region, any country. It's different
mm.
sa Pilipinas, different sa atin. Ang focus
Yeah,
is
yeah.
different.
Mm,
So when I joined the team, it was read, no more. What are the treatments? What are the
mm,
structured educations out there? What are the resources available? And it
mm,
was really, it was really like ano, I was like a sponge, just absorb,
mm,
absorb, absorb.
mm, mm,
But one of the greatest challenge that I had, even though I had enough knowledge now, I have more, not enough. I have more knowledge now when I
mm.
first came in. It was the behavior of the patients.
Yeah.
Many of the patients are not as engaged with their
Mm.
diabetes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
me being idealistic at the time, oh please, no, you have to really do this. This is
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you cannot change behavior in 24 hours.
Mm,
It was
mm,
very
mm.
frustrating to me. I was very
Yeah,
idealistic, but yeah, you learn that process, and I'm still learning now.
yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
much to learn still in
Yeah.
diabetes. I don't even consider myself expert. I just consider myself more knowledgeable, but it's so much to learn.
Wow, I really love that one that you said, because there's a lot. Let's face it, there's a lot of nurses specialists around in your specialty, but you hit the nail on the head. The behavior of the patient. Once, because there's no point, being a nurse specialist if you can't really get through your
Oh,
patient, if you can't really get them to comply. So
yes.
that's very important. That's very important. That's key, and I'm very glad that you mentioned that one, because everything will be useless if, no matter how what education you give to patient, if you
Yes.
don't want to comply, there's nothing. But if you have that special skill, that you can make this a non-compliant patient to eventually, engage and comply with the treatment, that's the edge. That's the edge, I would say.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
the
be
edge.
surprised, Jeremy, in our clinic, when we review patients in clinic or in inpatients, sometimes our conversation will just be one-fourth diabetes.
Mm, mm.
75% would be compliance. Or how would you,
Yeah, yeah.
what do you think? It's empowering the patient, because
Mm, mm.
by the end of your review, if you were able to if the patient were able to agree with you that he
Yeah,
will
yeah.
try to do more blood glucose monitoring, he will try to drink more his medications regularly,
Mm,
that's
mm.
already an achievement. Not even curing, managing diabetes or controlling diabetes, but the engagement and the agreement and the compliance of the patient, that's really really the most, I think, um, uh, that would contribute the most of no, diabetes control.
Exactly, exactly. That's what we say, we can only show the camel the water, but we can't
Ah,
get them to drink.
yes,
That's all.
that's
That's
very
all we
true.
can do. But as what I said, I will gonna echo it again. If you have that special skill, I think it's more of communication skills,
Mhm.
interpersonal skills, and I would say selling skills. It's very, because you're selling the idea to the patient. Most people say that selling is just, selling products or services, but
Mm,
actually ideas. Especially in our
yes.
job, if we have non-compliant patients, if you're very good in selling, you will sell the idea to the patient that you have
Mhm.
to do this.
Yes.
It's up to your communication skills as well. Now let's go to uh let's just greet all those who are watching. We have Nes Naunlud, welcome here. We have Rommel Suncute, Darmin
Welcome.
Balarinion, welcome. And who else is here? Guys, don't forget to share this link, especially if you have somebody who is living with diabetes. Nez said, Jeremy Roy, hello. Jeremy, thanks for sharing. Thank you very much to you as well. Please do share it. What can you give advice to the diabetics to live a healthy life? We'll come to that
Hmm.
one. We'll get back to that one. Daisy is Miss Geraldine is on fire. Hit it. You can do it, Dai. Thanks for sharing. How about cholesterol? Yes, we will go back to that one. There's a Facebook user. Hello, Jeremy, and yes, ayan. Okay, we'll come to the come back to these questions. And yeah, so first of all, let's just give them a definition what diabetes is all about. Ayan, let's just share that screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us
So,
very briefly what ano ba talaga itong
mm,
diabetes na sakit na ito?
yes. Yes. Okay. So you can see now the definition according to Oxford Dictionary, but to explain it, in ano ba, layman's terms, sabi mo nga,
Mm,
Jeremy,
mm,
is it's our body, no,
mm,
our body's ability to respond to insulin
mm,
causes abnormal metabolism of carbohydrates, and then it leads to high glucose or sugar in our
high
body.
sugar,
So,
yeah.
yung katawan natin mismo ang hindi nakaka-facilitate, ang may issue sa pag-facilitate ng glucose
Mm,
metabolism. So, if you would see to it as glucose is the fuel of our body
yeah.
cells. So,
Mm,
fuel meaning sa kotse. Sa kotse, di
mm,
ba,
mm, mm.
may gasolina tayo, may
Yeah,
petrol,
correct.
gasolina. So, yan ang glucose. Pero in
Mm,
order for the car to start, kailangan yung gasolina pumunta muna sa engine para maging gano'n, catalytic, whatever there, para
mm,
mapaandar mo yung kotse. It's the
yeah, yeah.
same. The glucose, which is usually in our bloodstream, no,
Mm,
the insulin then is the key to
mm,
to open the cell doors of our cells, our heart muscle cells, our brain
mm,
cells, our liver cells, every organ in our body. So
mm,
they open the door
mm,
so that the
mm,
glucose can go in to our, let's just say, brain cells, and then
mm,
inside the brain cells it will become fuel, it will become energy.
mm, mm,
Okay? So, ano ang nagpapasok sa glucose, sa glucose sa ating cells, is the insulin. So,
mm,
if there is no insulin or there is lack of insulin, where would the glucose stay?
mm.
Diyan lang,
In the blood. Yeah.
nag-circulate lang sa atin. Kaya kapag nag-prick ka ng finger, you will have a high blood glucose levels. So, in a nutshell, yun yung nangyayari sa diabetes. Hindi natin na-facilitate ang glucose to go inside our body cells
Mm, mm,
intracellularly, kaya it
mm.
stays in the blood.
Oh, wow. Amazing, amazing. Yun nga, no, yung sugar is the fuel, yun yung nagbibigay sa atin ng energy. Pero kung wala kang ang insulin, by the way, insulin is produced in our, ano, no, pancreas, right?
Pancreas, yes,
Pancreas, yeah.
pancreas.
Yan
Yan
yung
ang
part ng
organs
ano.
natin.
So, nandun lang siya sa ating bloodstream, kaya mataas. Pero supposedly, hindi sila dapat nandoon. They're not
No,
supposed
no,
to be
no,
there.
no. Supposedly,
Supposed to be inside the cell to be utilized.
yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the blood glucose levels, as what we say nationally,
Mm,
internationally,
mm,
dapat na may ano siya, may range, may
mm, mm,
optimum range. So it's 4.6 to 6.6. It's around 4.6 to 6.6 millimole per liter. Pero sa
mm,
ibang bansa, it's around
mm,
80 to 120 milligrams per deciliter. So,
mm,
yan ang ating optimum level of blood glucose in the blood, no? Hindi naman
mm,
lahat talaga magagamit. Meron talaga, pati blood naman natin, kailangan may oxygen, may fuel din, di ba? So,
mm.
it's there. It is there. But on a optimum level.
Optimum
Anything
level.
below that is also not good, which is
Mm,
hypo.
mm.
Anything consistently more than that, yes, you will be at risk of diabetes.
Diabetes. Is there any age group ba na more prone to diabetes or
Uh, that's been debatable, but
mm,
statistically,
mm,
the only thing that we can say about, if you're asking about age, is that
mm,
the moment you reach 40 and above, you're higher risk.
mm. I
But
see. Mm,
any age group, you can have diabetes. 10%, oh well, 10, not 10% has type 1 diabetes, and type
mm,
1 diabetes is mostly common to juvenile, to younger
mm.
generations. Even months old baby can be diagnosed
Oh,
diabetes. Um,
wow.
yeah. So um, and there are just different types of diabetes. We won't go into that into details,
Mm.
but the main
Yeah.
two types, as what you could see, is type 1 and type 2. So type
Mm.
1, as what I said, is the juvenile, is most commonly juvenile onset, but
Mm.
you can also have type 1 at a late stage. Okay, it's not
Oh,
just,
okay.
it's
Mm.
called late onset, you know.
Late onset.
And
Okay.
yes, and then the type 2 diabetes is the most common. It's 90% of the patients with diabetes population. So so if you're asking about age range, it can happen
At
anytime.
any, I see. Okay.
Mm.
And how about ano naman, gender wise? Is there is a male or female who's more prone to it? Meron bang ano?
Statistically, again, I have to say that female is more common, no? Female,
Oh,
just
okay.
mainly because I think it's influenced by hormones,
All
and
right.
we
I
have
see.
such thing as remember as another type of diabetes, gestational diabetes.
Gestational, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it happens when you get pregnant because your
Mm.
hormones go array when you get pregnant.
Yeah,
You know, you are fending for two, or kung may twins ka, tatlo kong katawan.
I
So
see.
statistically, but I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
saying that
Mm-hmm.
male is very low risk. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
anyone. But
Yeah, yeah.
statistically, if you look at it, there are more females than male.
Ayan. So, female, get checked. How about, thank you for that one. And how about race naman? Meron bang ano, Caucasian, Asian, or,
Uh,
meron ba as a studies
Yes,
or?
well, yes, pero worldwide, diabetes is worldwide, but if you would
Mm,
see Southeast Asians have more prevalence, tsaka yung um, Afro-Caribbeans also. The main reason for that is again debatable, apart from
mm, mm,
some influence of genes, is because
mm.
of the diet.
Diet. I see.
Diet. Staple food is carbohydrate rich.
I see. I see.
Asians, Indians, Africans, we have carbohydrate rich food that we take. Even merienda, 'di ba, have
Yes.
carbohydrate.
Yeah,
So so I
that's
think
true.
it's influenced by diet as well.
Yeah. And if you Google it as well, ano, and you can
Mm.
obviously you can confirm and validate this one that worldwide it's almost half billion already. Half
Oh
billion of the
yeah.
worldwide is already living with diabetes.
Yes. And
And
that's
in
just
the
type 2,
UK, yeah.
That's just
Huh?
type 2, Jeremy.
Oh, just
That's
type
just type
2.
2.
My
Yes.
God. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. It's so
Yes. Not
scary.
pa yung type 1.
Oh, wala pa yung type 1. I
Yes.
see, I see. Let's go naman to the causes. I hope everything is everybody's following this one. Ay, ito, this is the ano. Let's answer this one. Is diabetes inherited from the Daisy?
Okay. So, in one of my teachings, I've always been asked that question. So, meron akong slide. So, if you have, let's just say, if you have a parent, kunyari ikaw, Jeremy, your mom has type 1, your dad has type 1,
Mm.
what do you think is your risk of having diabetes?
Mataas. I'm more likely because both
Give
both
me a
parents.
percentage. Give me a percentage.
Maybe 100%, I would say,
Okay.
because
Okay? No, no, no. That's the myth. That is a myth.
uh,
The reason
yeah,
why
yeah.
it's a myth is
Uh-huh.
because in research, if you have both parents of type 1 diabetes, you have a staggering 15% risk of
Oh,
having
15.
diabetes.
Okay, 15
Think,
only. Okay. Wow.
15, huh? If you only have mom, you will
Mm.
have around 6%
Mm, mm,
risk. If you only
mm.
have a dad who has type 1 diabetes, you will have at least 4% risk.
Oh,
Type
okay.
1, huh?
Mm, mm,
Now, let's say, Jeremy, your parents have type 2 diabetes.
mm,
So
mm,
both
mm.
parents have type 2 diabetes. What's your risk? What do you think?
Maybe change ko na yung answer ko.
Mm.
20-30% is just a guesstimate.
Ah, you're very near.
Uh-huh.
35. 35%.
35.
30,
I see.
35. Okay? So 35% is not 100% like what we
Uh-huh,
thought
uh-huh.
years ago.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. So if only one parent have type 2 diabetes, what's your risk? Sa tingin mo?
20 or 15? 15 to 20?
15. Very good.
15,
Galing mo
15.
ah.
Ah,
Smart na. Yeah,
guesstimate,
around 15.
guesstimate.
Yeah, 15. So I have to reiterate, it's not as high as what we thought they would
I
be.
see. Mm.
The main reason with type 2 na higher than a type 1 kasi yung type 2 is influenced by lifestyle, by diet.
Lifestyle.
So
Yes.
what your parents eat, you eat. What your
Yeah.
parents do, you do. You're influenced by
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I think there's high prevalence more in type 2. But not necessarily it's parang ang tawag mo doon, convict ano yung tawag mo doon na sentencing na kapag may parent kang diabetes, that's it.
Yeah. 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 That's
Meron
it.
na akong diabetes soon. No, it's not. Hindi.
Wow. So
That's one
that's a
of the
good
things
news,
I've learned.
actually. That's actually
That's
a good news.
yes, that's the thing one thing that I've learned, and I was like, my
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I thought I was, I was like, I thought that sentence. Na.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, no, no. It's really, really good, and there's so much more research. The numbers will be fluid. The percentage will be
Mm, mm.
fluid. No, the more
Yeah. Yeah.
research we do, the more it will change. But roughly, at the moment, that's how the statistics show us.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. And Daisy said, thank you for answering my question. Ayan.
You're welcome. I hope it helps.
Definitely, definitely. I'm learning myself as well. I'm already a nurse, but I'm learning a lot from you. I would like to welcome Phil Caru. Yeah, Phil Caru 2.0. And we also have, let's see, we have Jaja Lopez. Hello, Ate Jaja. Ayan, Martyr or Murderer.
No.
I-promote natin. Meron pang last showing. Ayan, I will
Mm-hmm.
put it on the ticker. Showing in London, Prince Charles Cinema in Leicester Square, May 14th. That's the last one.
Wow.
So that's the last chance for everyone to see Martyr or Murderer showing at the Prince Charles Cinema. Ayan, thank you very much, Ate Jaja. And who else? Gemma said, change of lifestyle na lang talaga ang pag-asa ko. Okay. Hello,
Jeremy, just to
Gemma.
call out, Jeba is my sister from the Philippines. Hi, Ate
Oh, hello,
Gemma.
Gemma. Hello. Thank you
My,
very
my
much,
ano,
Gemma.
sibling, as in.
Sibling. I see. Let's see. We also have Carmelita
Ah,
Fiona Llanes. Welcome
yeah,
here.
that's my niece naman, anak ni Gemma. That's my niece. Hello,
All
hi,
right. Hello,
Fiona. O,
Carmelita.
diba?
Ayan,
Support.
Fiona.
Family support.
Yes, that's correct. Ayan. So, we still got a few questions on the comment, but causes. We
Mhm.
already talk about the if it's hereditary or not, which you answered. Thank you very much for that. But ano ba yung mga causes pa? Other causes na for diabetes?
Well, causes. What do you mean? So let's just talk generally, no? Type 1,
Yeah.
as what I said, type 1, the
Mm,
main cause of type 1 diabetes
mm.
is totally lack of production of insulin from our pancreas.
I see.
So our
Okay.
pancreas just stopped producing insulin. No one really knows why it happens to some and not to
Mm,
all, no?
mm,
But they said that it's triggered either by maybe a nasty viral infection, a trauma.
oh.
May mga pasyente kami na they had a road traffic accident and then they
Mm, mm.
develop diabetes type 1. Hindi naman
Oh.
naapektuhan ng pancreas nila, but because they had that major bolt sa
Mm.
katawan
Yeah.
nila, um, they developed type 1. We also have patients that was undergoing divorce, so
Mm, mm, mm.
stressed,
Mm,
nag type 1 diabetes siya. So it's triggered by something. The type 1 diabetes is
mm,
triggered by a stress, no,
mm.
we put on our bodies, and it's an autoimmune disease.
I see.
What do
Okay.
you mean by
Autoimmune.
autoimmune?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
our own cells attacking our own cells, in
Mm.
a nutshell.
Yeah.
So yung mga fighter cells natin ina-attack yung pancreas natin kasi akala nila foreigners, yung foreign bodies yon.
Mm,
So
mm,
nobody knows as well why it happens, but some people are more prone to that. In terms of type 2 now, we
mm.
are still producing. So type 1, no production of
Totally. Totally.
insulin,
Yeah. Yeah.
totally lack of. Type 2, meron pa. The pancreas is still producing. Sige lang, produce. But the insulin that it's producing may be first not enough,
Mm.
Or, second, the insulin na pinoproduce niya malfunctioning. Imbis na
Mm.
straight siya, crooked siya. Hindi
Oh,
siya
okay. Yeah, yeah.
maka-function. Hindi siya
Yeah, yeah.
maka-function. So they stay in the blood without 'di ba susi ka dapat meron kang
Oo.
pattern.
I
Oh,
see.
walang
Defective.
pattern 'yun. Yes,
Defective
defective.
insulin, yeah. It's like a
So,
sickle cell, you know,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's like his sickle cell, something similar to that.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's type 2. So those are
Mm.
the two main causes of type 2. Okay?
Mm.
So influence na lang 'yan by our lifestyle, by everything. But if we're thinking of internal causes,
Mm.
'yun. Just one type 1 totally lack of insulin. Type 2
Mm.
insulin production but maybe not enough or malfunctioning.
Functioning or defective. Oh, wow. Thank
Mm.
you very much for that. So, in short talagang lifestyle lang din talaga, no? Yun yung ano, yung major influence is gonna be the major influence kasi if it's hereditary, the percentage is it's low. It's not even 50%. Pero
Yeah.
if your lifestyle is not good, then chances are you will develop diabetes.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what about the ano naman? So people will be aware as well. Ano naman yung mga main signs and symptoms na, may diabetes ka. Let's talk about the signs and symptoms naman.
Yeah. So, telltale signs, no?
Mm.
Sabi namin dati, yung F, not necessarily letter F, but F sounding F. Kaya
Mm.
una, polyphagia,
Mm.
polyuria,
Mm.
polydipsia,
Mm.
female and 40. So, yung
Female and
female and
40.
40, yan lang ang higher risk. You become higher risk, but not necessarily, ha? But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
three
high risk.
ones, the three polys, yun ang,
Mm. Mm.
ano nyo, yun ang laging tatandaan.
Yeah.
Polyuria, ano yan? Wiwi ka ng
Ihi ng
wiwi.
ihi. Oh, ihi ng
Yes,
ihi.
wiwi ka ng wiwi.
Uh-huh.
Especially, ginigising ka overnight.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah. Okay.
So, you have
Mm.
frequent urination during the day, but you also need to wee. Even when you're sleeping, you have to wake up and wee. Kasi talagang naiihi ka.
Ah,
Okay? So,
wow. Okay.
multiple, maraming beses.
Mm.
Polydipsia, kasi nga naman, ihi ka ng ihi, they bring water, with that. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you thirst a lot. You're thirstier than usual.
Mm.
So, inom
Yeah,
ka
yeah.
ng inom ng tubig, tapos ihi ka ng ihi, inom ka ng inom, hindi mo, it's cycle, hindi mo alam bakit.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
you have to have an alarm bell on your,
Mm.
mindset niya. Sabi, ay, naku, may
Mm.
kakaiba dito. And
Mm.
then, polyphagia. Polyphagia is gutom ka lagi.
Mm.
The reason why, remember we said that the glucose just stay in the blood, it's not being
Mm.
utilized by our cells. So our
Yes,
cells are
yes.
hungry for energy.
Mm.
So they transmit to the brain, hey brain, wala akong energy dito. The stomach cells,
Mm.
the heart cells, the lung cells. Well, I need more energy. So the
Yeah,
brain will
yeah.
say, okay, let's get some more energy. I'll make the body a bit more hungry para kumain ng kumain yung yung tao. But
Yeah, 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 yeah.
it's not realizing na
Mm.
ang dami naman palang glucose nasa dugo lang, wala lang
Nasa dugo,
insulin.
oo. Wala sa loob,
Mm,
wala sa loob. Wow,
yes.
amazing. Thank you very much. I hope yung mga live audience natin, they are, you can actually watch it back, if you want
Mm.
to, of course, for some people, lay people, they can't absorb this one straight away, so they can watch it back. So for our live audiences there, you can watch it back, and of course share it to other people as well. So yun yung tatlo, no? So
Mm.
frequent urination, kahit sa gabi,
Mhm.
and then syempre ihi ka ng ihi, you will be dehydrated, you will become
Yeah.
more thirsty, and because the glucose is not inside the cell, it's just in the blood. The cells are not utilizing the glucose, so you will be hungry. You have low energy as well.
Yes.
Wow. And ano naman yung ano? Thank you for that. Those are three main ones, and of course, risk nga. Female and 40. So just be careful. We are at risk. And ano naman yung investigation? So once they realize, I have this symptoms, medyo kakaiba. So ano yung usual na investigations to confirm the proper diagnosis of the diabetes?
Yes. So, um, things that you can do at home muna. So things that you can
Mm.
do at
Yeah.
home is acquire a glucose meter, any kind
Mm.
of
Mm.
glucose meter, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
try to check your blood glucose levels pre-meals before
Mm.
any meal,
Yes.
especially
Yes.
during morning, yung pre-breakfast, yung kagigising mo lang, wala ka pang
Mm.
kinakain, wala pa na, that will be the best time to check blood glucose
I
levels kasi
see. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's the most appropriate accurate and appropriate reading of your blood glucose levels kasi wala ka namang ginawa overnight eh, natulog ka lang,
Mm.
'di
Mm.
ba?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
walang influence na iba, walang ibang influence ang
Mm.
level
Mm.
na 'yon.
Mm.
So, if you are consistently high on those, consistently more than 120 milligrams per deciliter or sa atin dito consistently more than 12, that
Mm.
is
Okay.
that is that is an indication that you need to go to your GP or you need to go to your doctor. The
Mm.
other one is obviously is um, we have test kits that you can dip your urine. You can buy it in
Mm.
ano. And kapag may glucose doon, that's also an indication
Mm. Mm.
na you're peeing. No. Ngayon, so that's at home. The,
Mm.
the blood tests that would at least confirm that you have diabetes is what we call HbA1c blood test. It's
Mm. Yep.
glycated hemoglobin. What
Yep.
is this? Glycated hemoglobin is a picture, snapshot yan. So, for
Mm.
example, kukunan ako ng dugo ngayong araw na to, May 8
Mm.
for HbA1c. And whatever the result of that HbA1c will be a snapshot of the average blood glucose levels in my blood in the last 3 months.
Yes, I see.
So,
Yeah.
April 8, ano ba? March 8, February 8.
Mm. Mm.
So, from February 8 to March 8, yan ang kinakalculate ng HbA1c. And if your HbA1c is elevated, then that's an indication you've been running high for at
Mm.
least
Mm.
for the last 3 months. And if you repeat another HbA1c
Mm.
a month after and it's still elevated, then that might be a confirmation that you have diabetes.
Oh.
HbA1c levels, we want it to be 40 to 48 millimoles per mole or 6% to 6.5. These are all
Mm.
numbers na. Pero
Yeah. Yeah.
anything that is more than that
Mm. Mm. Mm.
could be pre-diabetes talaga, but
Mm. Mm.
7% or 53 millimoles and up, diabetes yan.
I see. Ayun. So it's really worth checking. If you have these telltale signs already,
Mhm.
agapan na bago magkaroon ng komplikasyon. Kasi pag hindi na agapan, that's when complication starts to set in, di ba? So,
Yes,
yan.
yes.
Let's go naman to ano. So, na-diagnose na. So, ano naman yung mga treatments natin once you
All
have
right.
diabetes? Yeah.
Treatment, ha? So the most important thing is for you to establish what type of
Mm.
diabetes you have. That's
Yeah.
most important. You liaise, you collaborate, you work with your doctor, with your healthcare team, to
Mm.
have the diagnosis because it's
Yeah.
very different. As what you said, what was type 1? What's the cause of type 1?
Total luck. Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
lack.
Mm.
And no matter how lifestyle
Yeah.
change, diet, exercise you
Yeah.
do,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it won't do anything because the
Mm.
main reason is you do not have insulin production. And what
Mm.
is the treatment for type 1? Insulin
Insulin.
injections, nothing
Oh.
else.
Yeah. Insulin.
Okay,
Okay.
so when you're diagnosed with type 1, there's no other treatment at this time apart from external insulin injection.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Type 2, on the other hand, remember, we're still producing insulin. It may not
Mm.
just be enough, or insulin producing are defective. So, at first, we always say lifestyle modification,
Mm.
diet modification, low carb diet are the ones
Mm.
that we are low carb, ha? I have to irritate low carb, not no carb. Low
Low
carb.
carb. Yeah. Okay.
No carb is also very dangerous because remember, carbohydrate is the mother of glucose. When
Yeah. Yeah.
carbohydrate is being digested, it is glucose. So glucose is the fuel. So we need
Mm. Mm.
fuel, huh? We need fuel.
Mm.
So a no carb diet will be also detrimental to you.
Mm.
Kasi wala kang energy. Wala kang
Yeah,
source of
yeah,
energy.
that's
Okay, so
correct. Yeah.
low carb diet, we have that. Then, because diabetes type 2 is such a progressive disease, it's a nature, it's a beast, the nature of the beast.
Mm,
Then
mm,
your body, wear and tear of your body, maybe in 5-10 years time, you might need tablets to help, more help. Um, to to many, but not all type 2 diabetes, they may also need insulin at one point. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
because that is a progression, it's a progressive disease.
Mm,
That's
mm,
all. I'm not saying that it will happen to all, but it can happen, especially if you do not control your diabetes from the start.
Amazing, amazing. Ano naman yung mga ano, ito pala. Instead of rice, some people eat bread instead.
Yan, myth yan. Myth.
Meat. Ayan, meat pala
Myth.
yan, Ate Daisy.
Myth. Myth. Bakit? Ang isang bread, ang isang toast, toasty
Yeah.
sa atin, di ba? Ano ba sa atin? Tawag sa atin, toasty ba? Anong sa atin? Loaf din
Ah,
to eh. Ano ba sa atin sa
loaf,
Pilipinas?
ano nga ba yun?
Toast,
Yeah, tasty
toast.
bread, tasty bread. Oh,
Yun,
tasty bread.
isang tasty bread. Ang isang tasty bread, isang slice ng tasty bread,
Uh-huh.
yung medium ha, hindi yung thin slice, hindi yung thick slice. Isang slice ng tasty bread
Uh-huh.
is equivalent, if you would say, to a small cup of rice na in
Okay.
terms of carbohydrate content. Ha? We
Okay.
are we are focusing on carbohydrate content kasi ang carbohydrate is the culprit. Naman culprit, no, parang ano no, bad, pero siya ang isa sa mga main contributory factor kung bakit
Mm,
tumataas ang ating blood glucose levels. Where our blood
mm,
glucose levels are high because of the carbohydrate content in our diet. You
mm,
have to remember 15 grams of
mm.
carbohydrate can raise our blood glucose levels. So a small cup, a fist,
Yeah, yeah.
yung fist nyo,
Uh-huh.
ay,
Uh-huh.
malaki yata ang fist ko. Pero a typical fist, yung potato, let's just say, you
Ah,
ano, a potato, a smaller, siguro kasi akin malaki, pero ang smaller size potato, fist, that's already 30 grams of carbohydrate. So that will be
mm,
enough to raise your blood glucose levels. So if you eat two of that, if you eat 2 cups of rice, double yan. So it's that one.
oo.
Yung bread, if you eat two slices of bread, is same as eating rice.
Mm,
Okay? In terms of carbohydrate content, this is why I have to
mm,
reiterate. Carbohydrate. Kay rice yan, kay pasta yan, kay brown rice yan, or white rice yan, kay brown bread yan, or white bread, carbohydrate content are the same.
okay.
They may be different in GI index, okay?
Mm,
But carbohydrate content, the
mm.
same yan.
I
Pasta,
see.
rice.
I see. I thought it's better to eat brown bread rather than the white.
No. It's in general, it's healthier. I
It's
mean, I
healthier.
don't condone that fact. It's
Yeah,
healthier
it's
to eat
healthier.
that because of the GI index. You tend to feel more fuller, longer when you eat
Okay.
brown
Brown
rice or
one.
brown bread. Kasi yung GI index
Uh-huh.
nga niya is longer. So,
Uh-huh.
but if you are talking about carbohydrates,
It's the same.
yung content, yung ingredients niya mismo ng carbohydrate,
Uh,
not much difference.
I see. Ano pala yung GI index? I haven't heard that one before.
Oh no,
GI.
GI index is just, in a nutshell, I'm not a dietitian, no, but
Uh,
in a nutshell, GI index is when they get digested, they are
uh-huh.
digested longer. So
Okay. I see. I
yeah,
see.
and they're healthier. They have more fibers as well, but they said longer, and then you feel fuller longer.
Mm.
Hindi ka agad nagugutom.
I see. I see.
So that's
Wow.
a, and that is why I think that's why they associate it with healthier option kasi hindi ka nga naman kain ng kain, no?
Okay. I
So
see.
you tend to eat lesser, then maybe you
Mm.
lose weight a bit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But what I'm reiterating is carbohydrate content.
Content. Content.
Is the
Wow.
content.
Thank you very much for that. Any you've been in the diabetes specialty since 2015,
15.
right?
Yeah.
15 years. Any advancement since then from now? Ano yung
Ang
mga
dami.
what can you just the main one that you can share to us na that will give hope to mga all those who are suffering diabetes na meron na palang ganito or you know.
So I
Anything that
think
just one that you can share to us?
yeah, one very major thing that I can share is
Mm.
the advancement in monitoring, blood glucose monitoring.
Oh yes, yes.
So you have those yung sensors na
Ah,
we call
yes,
it,
yes, yes.
yeah, that you
Yeah, I
can
saw
just
that one. Yeah,
use as your phone, you scan
the
it,
app. Yeah.
and then they will you show your there's oh god, loads of different kinds in the market already being
Mm-hmm.
even I can't cope. Meron na naman. There's
Yeah.
like, for example, Libre, freestyle Libre. We started with freestyle Libre, tapos when we're getting used to it na, may Libre 2 na, tapos may Libre
Yeah,
3
yeah.
na ngayon. Hindi ko pa nga alam ang Libre 2, may Libre 3 na. So
Oh,
it's ongoing, but I
ongoing.
love
Yeah.
it because research is really active, no,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the world of diabetes. So in
yeah.
terms of that, I think the main advancement is, the insulin pumps as
Monitor.
well. That's
Yes, yes.
an
Insulin pump. Yeah,
advancement.
yeah, yeah.
Instead of injecting it, you have a pump, continuous pump going in. You
Mm-hmm.
just para
Yeah,
kang my
yeah.
phone na ina-adjust mo. So those are major breakthroughs.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for
Mm.
sharing that. And how about ano naman, like support groups, in the community? I'm sure there's like just like stroke, they have a stroke
Mhm.
association that they can, How about sa diabetes naman? Ano yung
Ye-
most common na like entity that you can share,
Yes.
yeah,
So
for support?
there is JBDS. I just got Joint British Diabetes something. There's
Mm,
a type 1 support group. Mga
mm,
youth. So they meet every once in a while. Just Google it, JBDS type
mm,
1 support group, and they'll be there. And there's Diabetes UK. Diabetes UK is the biggest organization that
diabetes,
deals with
okay.
diabetes patients,
Resources.
education, and innovations and conferences, and they also have a support group. So marami. Just look for one, maybe in your own areas as well, in local
Mm,
areas. We have, like, in Oxfordshire, I can say in Oxfordshire, we have
mm,
structured educations like Diabetes Together and Diabetes Forward. There are these are structured education, and there are support groups that educates you
mm,
what to
mm.
do, and what to expect, and what to eat. They're multidisciplinarily led by dietitians, diabetes nurses. So it's that. So there would always be, go to your GP. If you're in the UK, go to your GP, ask your surgery what are the available support groups in your area.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much
Mm.
for that. Loads of information, and I am learning myself as well, from our uh chat or interview
Yan,
today. So,
kwentuhan lang,
and
kwentuhan lang
yes,
tayo.
yes, kwentuhan lang, but at the same time we're having fun, and at the same time our live audiences are also learning. So my next question would be, what do you love most about your job, and what is it that you don't particularly like in your job at the moment? But before you answer that question, I just would like to pause for a commercial break, and we will be right back. Don't go away, because we're not going away.
Busy today, ah. Good thing madaling magpadala with World Remit. I-World Remit mo, I-World Remit mo, yeah, yeah.
Birthday ni nanay?
I-World Remit mo, I-World Remit mo, yeah, yeah.
Meds ni Daddy?
I-World Remit mo, I-World Remit mo, yeah, yeah. Over 20 million na ang napadala through World Remit. Just like us, I-World Remit mo na yan. World Remit padala. Simple pero rock.
And we are back and some more promotions. Ayan, Martyr or Murderer, your last chance to see it. May 14, Prince Charles Cinema, Leicester Square in London. Ayan, just get in touch with Jaira Entertainment. And this coming Thursday in Tilao by Franco in Quadrant Square in Romford, Jeffrey Dalgo of Smoky Mountain will be coming there. It's in collaboration with COVID Warriors Corner and Germination. Fundraising event by Philippine Theatre UK, May 28th, Sunday at the Sojak Bar. Drag Queen for a Night. Ayan. And the Filipino Festival Tour, July 23 at St. Boniface in Tooting Broadway with Malongwena Pride Collection and Soulmates. And Oxfordshire, from Kamao, Grupong Pendong will be coming to Oxford on July 28. Ayan, sa Bowling Dawn in Oxford. And August 12, Saturday, Rafa Club Romford, Musika Silangan Summer Live Session for charity event. Ayan, yan po ang ating mga promotions. And let's bring back our special guest. Ayan, Geraldine. Bring her back. Ayan, going back to my
Hello
question
again.
earlier. Ayan. Napakaganda ng discussion. I myself, I'm learning a lot from our discussion, and I'm 100% guarantee our live audience is also learning a lot from our live stream today. So, what do you like most about what you're doing, about your job?
About my job as a nurse, as a diabetes specialist nurse, what I love is the same as what I am very stressed about. I love
Okay,
the
okay.
so it's the same. I love that diabetes is not one size fits all, and
Mm,
that the research is very active, and there's more learning every day. So
mm,
much more. There are more medications now than before, than 10, 20 years ago. There are more ways of monitoring diabetes now than before. So
mm,
it's really exciting. It makes me, uh, it makes me creative. It makes me innovative, resilient, and resourceful at the same time. But it also
wow.
makes me stress because
Yeah.
it's overwhelming at times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's overwhelming, and having that knowledge, I can't, I have to say, I can't cope up with the pace, no.
Mm,
But
mm,
all I can do is just, learn more
mm.
every day, and accept the fact that every day is a learning, and every
Yes.
day I will learn more than, and every day I will be more knowledgeable than yesterday. So that's how yun ang aking answer.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. And what will be your ano naman, your actually Geraldine here is also the officer of Filipino Nurses Association UK. Ayan, shout out to
Mm-hmm.
all those who are
Right.
watching right now. FNA UK. Ayan, let's put the logo there. FNA UK
Yes.
is the treasurer. So they have a lot of like programs online as well, and also face to face like interview skills, everything. But
Mm-hmm.
you need to be a
Yep.
member. You
Yes.
have to be
Yes.
a
Yes.
member, and
It's
it's very
free anyway.
beneficial. It's free, yeah. And there's
Mm.
a lot of like opportunities to learn about interview
Oh
skills,
yeah.
leadership, even
Yes. Yes.
financial education is being
Mm.
offered by Filipino Nurses
Yeah.
Association, which also I am a proud member.
Yes.
Siyempre yung mga dumadating, maraming na namang dumarating na mga bagong nurses, which you also help, the FNA UK helps,
Mm.
like
Mm-hmm.
educational grants as well.
Yes.
For yung mga bagong dumarating, like training for OSCEs and all these things, and also
Yes.
welcoming them,
Yes.
yan, sa
Yes.
Oxford. Ano naman yung ano mo, what will be your top tip for the newly arrived nurses here in the UK? If somebody will ask you, what will be your top tip?
My top tip, comparing ourselves, no, Jeremy, you were
Mm.
1999. I was the year
Yeah,
2000. There was no Filipino community, no, I
yeah,
guess at
exactly.
the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
we tend to fend for on ourselves. Tayo magkakabatch ang
mm,
nagsusuportahan.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would I would really, the tip is get involved with your Filipino community of where you are, because
Yeah.
these are the people that were here that are here longer than you, and they will
Mm,
be your main support. You will be They'll be one of your
mm,
support systems,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
UK. We will all have homesickness episodes in our lives.
Mm, mm,
And the one that really helped me personally is being involved in a community. It really, really, hindi nagtagal ang homesickness ko
mm,
because of the friends that we have. That's not even a Filipino community at that time. What more
mm,
now when we have established Filipino communities? But at the same time, for the new nurses, I would also top tip lang, no, know your priorities. Your priority
mm.
when you first come here is pass the OSCE.
Yeah,
That will
yeah.
be your live it, sleep on it, whatever. Once you pass the OSCE, that's it. That is your gateway. That's your But
Mm,
focus on this first 6 months maybe of your
mm,
life.
mm.
Pass the OSCE.
Yes, amazing, amazing. Thank you for that. And Geraldine is also the vice chairman of the Filipino community of Oxfordshire since
Yes.
2004. Ayan. So,
Yes.
talking about getting involved in the community, it's really very important. I myself is very active in the community, and that's where you will find, nurses like you as well, and you will find somebody that you can look up to. Na, just like you, you're a clinical nurse specialist, your lead in diabetes, and for all of us, when we came here, we never thought, now, wow, after how many years I will be one of the senior, or
Mm.
the band 7, band 8, or G grade during the time, and you will be one of the nurse leading, a department. Or that's very achievable, and it's very obvious
Mhm.
that a lot of Filipinos are now in that level or
Mhm.
position, in a hospital, like being the lead nurse, especially in FNA UK. There's plenty of like nurse
Oh
leaders there,
yeah.
so very inspiring. So
Yeah.
getting involved in the community, that's where you will meet all these people that can be an inspiration. And the activities, it
In
will
support. Yeah.
help us. It's a support system, and the activities that the community has will obviously reduce our homesickness, which is
Mm.
one
Mm.
thing that we
Mm.
all suffer from when we all come in here. So yeah, so let's just greet John Pedro San Andres, ayan, from Philippine Theater UK. Thank you. And we have Eden Jose de Maculangan, Elena
Oh,
L.
ninong ko
Valenzuela.
yan. Jeremy,
Nino.
ninong ko yan. Hi, Tito Ninong Eden.
Ayan. Hello, hello. Shout out to you. And Ate Daisy said, empowered women, Miss Geraldine. Ayan, thank you.
You.
Ayan nga, si Eden Jose de Macalan. So proud of you, Gigi. Ayan,
Thank you,
ito, meron
Ninong.
pang Shout out, please. Watch my cousin Waki Kiray on June 24 on
Mm.
Newcastle. Ayan,
Kaso.
Waki Kiray is a comedian back home
Mhm.
in the Philippines. And he will be here. He will be doing a set of shows. And yun nga, specifically June 24 in Newcastle. And Waki Kiray is the cousin of Daisy Isguero, is now watching right now. Ayan, please watch out for that one. And Ethan Valdez, MD. Ayan, parang si Gemma. Ayan.
That's my sister. Si Doc Ethan yata yan, Doc.
Yeah. Hello, Doc Ethan. Welcome here. And who else? I hope I haven't missed anybody. We have a Facebook user. Ayan. We have Miranda Abigail.
Abby! Oh, see? Sabi ko sa'yo, Jeremy. Ang dami namin. Ang daming support system.
Thank you
Hi,
very much,
Abby!
Abby. We also have Michelle Retorant. Thanks, si Gemma Fe Macaserio Lanes, watching from CSJDM Bulacan. Ayan,
Oh,
CSJDM
hello po.
Bulacan. Shout out to all of you, and to you, Michelle Retoran. Ayan, thank you. And don't forget to share this live stream. Marami akong natutunan, and I'm sure marami din kayo matututunan sa episode na to, episode 9. Kaya please don't forget to share it. You can watch it back and share it. Ayan, we learned a lot today. Amazing. This will help us to change our lifestyle to avoid diabetes. Ayan. Ayan, Ethan Valdez, MD, we should have you as a resource speaker here when you go on vacation. There you go.
No problem,
Meron
Doc.
ka ng gig. Meron ka ng gig when you go back. Nakabook na yan. Yan. So thank you very much, Geraldine, for your time in here.
Well, no, Jeremy, thank you. Thank you for consistently and persistently asking. You know,
Yeah,
I work behind the scenes, diba? You know that,
yeah, yeah.
and you're just one of the few that really made me do this. I'm glad though. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. More power. Continue what you're doing. It's really, really good, helpful to the community. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And my last question before I let you go: have you had lunch
Meron
already?
pa? Meron pa?
part part of the germination experience. I call this the dinner question, but since it's lunchtime, have you had lunch already?
Wala pa. Hindi pa.
Lapa. Okay. So it goes like this, let's just call it the lunch or the dinner question. If you
Mhm.
got somebody
Mm.
who you want to go out, to have lunch with or dinner with, if there's somebody who you want to have dinner with, who is this person? Anybody, even though no longer living, or
Mm.
big personality or celebrity, who is this person that you would like to have dinner or lunch with? Why, and what question would you ask this person?
Pwede bang dalawa? It's gonna be my dad and mom. My mom and
Yeah,
dad.
why not? Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I think my sister Gemma and I, we've always said we've been raised, we've been spoiled, not by material things,
Mm,
not by um uh, allowing us to do what we want, but we were being
mm,
spoiled by good, but it was inculcated to us by our parents, no, to be good, to be
mm,
kind, and to be the best that we can be. And I want to
mm,
ask that daddy and
mm,
mommy,
mm.
how proud are you with us, with the two of us po?
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you very much for that one. I also would like to welcome Hermel Ilagan, yan, watching from Romford, Essex. Ayan, si Chairman Mel. And who else? I think I have mentioned most of the people. Ayan. And yes, thank you very much, Geraldine. And I hope to see you
Hmm,
July 28th. I will be
yes.
there for the concert of Asin and Grupong Pendong. The Bulling Don, yan, brought to us by Kamao, which is Kultura at Musikang Atin sa taga
Mm-hmm.
Oxfordshire. Ayan. Eugene
Yes.
Arcila, yan ang presidente.
Yes, yes, yes,
See you
Eugene.
here in July. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to promote or to say thank you to, or yeah, anything that you would like to say, parting words, final
Parting
shots?
words.
Yeah, the floor is yours, Geraldine.
No, no, no. It's just really una is thank you, Jeremy, for this opportunity. And as what I've said, continue. Uh, this is your mission in life. I think you're helping a lot of people through your programs. So continue, and we will always, and I will always support you. You know that. And also, thank you to those who are watching, especially yung family ko from the Philippines. It's really, really good to see all of you. And Mayshell Restaurant daw shout out ko sabi ni Gemma. Hello. But uh, just a parting word is as what my dad said to me before I came here, no, be the best person of yourself. So be the best that you can be, but it should be who you are, not your friend, not your other, not like your friend, not like your sister, not like it's who you are. Be the best person of who you are, and everything will follow. That's it. Thank you,
Wow.
Jeremy.
Thank you very much. And Mayshell Retoran, I am Doc Macasero's patient. Your mom. Salute.
Hello po. Ang mami ko po yon, si Doc Macasero. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Hello
passed
po.
away.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, Doc Macasero. Ayan. Thank you very ayan. Naiyak na ako. Ayoko na makinig. Bahala ka na diyan. Sabi niya. Oop, nag-freeze si Geraldine. You still there, Geraldine?
Hello. Yeah.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Medyo nag-freeze yung ayan, yan.
Ah.
Ayan, sabi ni Gemma, naiyak na ako. Ayoko na makinig. Bahala na kayo diyan.
My sister has pag inano mo, pag may sinabi ka sa kanya, gripo ng ano niyan, ang mata niyan. Tulo na
Gano'n.
agad ang luha niyan, kaya ganyan yan.
Hello, Gemma. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. And this is Gera. Yan, Malongwena Pride Collection, ladies and gentlemen. We will be collaborating with her on July 23 together with the Soulmates,
No,
the Saint
soulmate. Yeah.
Boniface in Tooting. It's a fashion show with backed up by a live band music. Ayan, Derbyshire. From Derbyshire, the Soulmates. I'm sure you know the Soulmates because they
Yes,
performed in
yes.
in Filipino Nurses Association events. They actually
Yes.
won second place in Derby Vision. Ayan. So
Wow.
congratulations to the soulmates. Ayan.
Congratulations.
They're collecting awards.
Yes.
Ayan. And we're very proud to be collaborating with them. Actually, we'll be working with them for the third time now. In this coming July, this is the third time I'll be working with
Wow.
them. Yeah. Yeah. So nakaka-touch naman, sabi ni Ate Daisy. And Ethan said, how is the shoulder gems?
My sister broke her shoulder. She's a volleyball player in commission and
Oh,
audit,
okay.
and she dislocated her shoulder. Kaya nakasling yan ngayon.
Oh, okay. Get well soon, Gemma. Get well soon to you. Ayan. And congratulations. Ayan. Thank you very much, Geraldine. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Geraldine Yebra, clinical nurse specialist for diabetes at the Oxford
Thank you.
University Hospital, and also the current treasurer of Filipino Nurses Association UK, FNA UK,
Salamat.
and the vice president of Filipino Community of Oxfordshire. Yeah. Thank you very much,
Salamat.
Geraldine, for your time. Thank you, very, and see
Thank
you,
you.
see you. Thank
Thank you
you.
for making me comfortable. It wasn't that bad.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you very much. Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Ayan. Thank you very much again, Geraldine, our special guest for today about diabetes. And again, press the star in JhermiNATION Facebook page if you find value and enjoy our content. Ayan. Thanks a million. Ayan. Let's see what we have got to announce in here. Don't forget, this coming Thursday, for all those who are in Romford, we are sold out na po. Ayan. Jeffrey Hidalgo, former Smoky Mountain. Ayan, if you remember the songs, Mama, Can This Be Love, Paraiso, Kailan, ayan, from Smoky Mountain. Ayan, Jeffrey Hidalgo is one of them, one of former members. He's also now an actor and a multi-awarded film director in the Philippines. He's already here in the UK, and he started his tour this week, actually, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yesterday. Yeah. And the next one will be in May 11, Thursday, at Tilao by Franco in Quadrant Arcade in Romford. That is a collaboration between COVID Warriors Corner. Yan, Ella Hidalgo is actually the cousin of Jeffrey Hidalgo, and with JhermiNATION. Thank you very much to all those who bought tickets. We are sold out na po. And of course, Tilao by Franco, and our one of our sponsors, ayan, Benguet Fitness Center by Rafi. Fitness is our attitude. Ayan, thank you very much. One of our sponsors, and Skin Faciality, the video that I played earlier. They have a branch in Romford and also in Harley Street in London. Ayan, thank you very much. Benguet Fitness Center, and don't forget about this coming Thursday. And what else have we got here? And don't forget, we have the last raffle draw of Bayong Republic PH. Ayan po. I will announce how you can win this one. Bayong Republic bag. Bayong Republic bag by Ja Grino in the Philippines. We have 2 winners na po, and I will announce later on how you can win this third, the third one, the last and the third raffle prize that we have. And if you are a World Remit customer, ayan, we are giving away, we have a promo for our collaboration event on July 23 with the Soulmates and Malongwena Pride Collection. If you are a current World Remit customer, you can get a £5 ticket discount. Ayan. This is for just for the first 20 World Remit users, and you can get a free ticket from our event, which is worth £20 for those who will be joining World Remit for the first time. Plus, you will get 3 free transfers using the promo PINAS 3. Ayan po. And thank you very much, SMDC, Pauline Petroral Tinsley, International Marketing Partner. Ate Pauline, one of our major sponsors for July 23 event, the Filipino Festival Tour, together with Malongwena Pride Collection, Daisy Mariano Esguera, and the family band, multi-awarded. Now I can probably say that they are multi-awarded Filipino family band here in the UK from Derby, the Soulmates. I would like to congratulate them. They were the second place out of the 12 finalists for Derby Vision. Ayan, second place po sila. Congratulations, Soulmates. Ayan. So, I think that's all we got time for today. Ayan, thank you, JhermiNATION. Ayan, Ate Daisy, DME, Maluwena Pride Collection. Thank you, Jeremy. Amazing show. Well done. Thank you very much. And Carmelita Fiona Llanes, welcome. Michelle Retoran. And don't forget to share this live stream. Maida Bustamante. Hello, Ate Maida. Welcome here. And what else? Your last chance to watch Martyr or Murderer showing in London, Prince Charles Cinema in Leicester Square, May 14th. For more details, call Gyre Entertainment. Telephone numbers there. All right, I think that's all we got for today. And that's what I always say. The quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always make sure that you plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. So thank you very much, everyone. And watch our replay tonight and see you again next week for another episode of anything about health, wellness, and fitness. That will be our topics for this month. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, and see you again. Bye for now.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of JhermiNATION. If you know anybody whose life story is inspiring or even your own life story can be inspiring, please do get in touch with us because you'll never know, you will be our next special guest for our next episode. If you find value in our live stream episodes, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like and follow our Facebook page JhermiNATION. And please don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Mondays, 11 in the morning and 7:30 p.m. and that is UK time. Here in JhermiNATION, we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. See you next week. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.